like to urge Honorable MURKOMEN to do what he has said. He has said he is not going to be partisan in dispensing services to the people of Kenya. And I hope, Honorable MURKOMEN, the way you have been acting, we hope that in your new endeavors, you will offer services to the people and you will forget about elections. Elections are over and it is time to work. It is now time to fulfill all the promises which you made to the Kenyan people. When you do that, we are not going to pull your leg. We are only going to oversight you to make sure that you don't deviate from what you said, you promised to do. But as long as you are working for the people, we shall be with you and we shall encourage you to continue to serve the people of Kenya. So, Honorable MURKOMEN, I don't have much to say, but please talk to people who are still creating, campaign moods by even trying to lure some people from our side and telling them to come to your side, that they are trying to weaken the opposition. They promised that they will not do handshake, that they will want a strong opposition to deal with, to oversight the government. So when you are talking to leaders and saying, we don't understand you, why are you not coming to us? Why are you not talking? That is not the way to go. I think there must be opposition, there must be people who are on your side, and there must be people who are on this side, and let us all work together in the interest of the Kenyan people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Senior. Honorable Senators, let us take at least 2 minutes so that we can make some progress. Senator Keloche Tabitha.
I know. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to take also this opportunity and congratulate Senator MURKOMEN. I know we have to get used to...
Just a minute, Senator Tabitha. Senator Kajwang Moses, are you on a point of order or maybe... Okay. Close in, Senator Tabitha.
Yeah. Also, I want to take this opportunity and thank Senator MURKOMEN for his new appointment as Waziri of Roads. I know we'll get used now to calling him Waziri of Roads soon. So congratulations, MURKOMEN. You may never know. Me, I'm very new in this house. I've been an outsider. You may never know, so I'll talk on behalf of the outsiders, that we all knew that we had somebody we could rely on when they were in this house. Anytime, like me, I know I've gone through a lot of challenges, but anytime I was going through those challenges, I know you always called me and assured me that you are behind me and the support that you always give me. And even when I also wanted to come to politics, I remember you are the first person, you may never know, you're the first person to call me and tell me I've made the right choice. So I'm talking as an outsider, but I know we need more MURKOMEN in this house. As we continue doing whatever we'll be doing in the next 5 years, remember, the outsiders look at us. And me being one, I knew MURKOMEN was one of those people that Kenyans relied on. So I'm sure we'll work hard to ensure we fill the gap and enter into issues to ensure that even us, people outside, can rely on us and know that whatever will happen, we have people that they can rely on. And now, being the Minister for Roads, and you've promised that you're going to work for all of us in Kenya, you look not in a political way. I remember, and I know the senators, some of the senators who visited Keroche, it's about 1.85 kilometers. I'm not whatever for myself, but it's about 1.5 kilometers. But they were really shocked to see the pathetic, how the road is pathetic. So, and when I asked the last government to make that, whatever they were asking me, how many votes will we get out of that road? So I know you'll not be looking at that, you'll be looking at how much is coming from that company. So a company able to pay over 200 million a month should be done its road, which is only 100 million, worth 100 million. So for me, is to wish you all the best, and to say that I'm very sure this government that has come on board and the CSAs that have been elected, His Excellency will give them now the free hand to make the decisions, because the last government, I know we had a government that had all the ministers, 22 or 23, but none of them could make any digital decision. So I'm very sure outside there, the business community, the people of Kenya are watching to see that this cabinet will ensure that it works like the way Kibaki cabinet worked, where Kina Dr. Oburu was assistant minister, and you could even rely on an assistant minister, not even a full minister. So here we are now waiting and watching and praying for you to ensure that that cabinet does what Kenya deserves to be done for. Is it business? Is it creation of the jobs, and ensuring that you serve everybody, not not looking at who elected you and who didn't elect you. So Murkomen, congratulations, keep it up, and I know now we'll feel the fire when it comes now to the fire that you've come out with from here as a member of Senate. I'm sure we'll feel it, we'll hear it, we'll get it when you're in the cabinet. Thank you so much. Let's go walk everywhere in our counties and find roads are built. And yeah, we start talking of the government of His Excellency, because...
Sorry, but your wonderful message has been conveyed to Senator Murkomen. Senator Manzo Daniel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to congratulate my friend, Waziri Kipchumba Murkomen, also known as OKM. And I remember when I was Secretary of Cooperatives, he is one of the young lawyers we worked with the cooperative movement to enlighten the issues dealing with the cooperative movement on television shows, and to encourage young people to join circles to save money. So we quite often employ the skills to push the cooperative movement to the young people in the country, and he's been a firebrand. And at one point, when I joined politics in 2007, I role modeled him just a little bit, not much, and even as a young lawyer, he told me one day he admired a few things I was doing, because both of us came from the village and we were soon capturing the city. So I really want to congratulate you, and I know you have strong Christian background. You fit very well in the nation, and you fit very well at the village. Therefore, I really want you to be a role model to many, many young people, a true role model of what hard work can give somebody, and how trusting in the Lord and working, serving the people without ill will at all, and smiling even when things are adverse, and finding hope and getting things moving is a good way. There is a very big challenge in the Ministry of Roads. A little effort was made by the previous regime, you have seen, and also a lot of effort. You have seen the new developments. I believe we are going to develop the country more. We'll have more tarmac. Especially Ukia Emali Road has been promised by the previous regime for over 10 years. It didn't work. Where we have done Thwake Dam, we are looking for a connection between Kitui and Wote, places you know very well, 72 kilometers. And I believe you are fit to do this job. We look forward to support you in this particular venture. And may God bless you in this venture, and may you serve the people of Kenya. I thank you.
I hope Senator Murkomen is writing down those loans you are mentioning. Senator Mungatana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Senator Murkomen, you are very famous in Tana River County. And when we were campaigning, our people kept on saying, when you go there, you should be like Senator Murkomen. Which is strange, because you are younger than me in the profession and in many other ways. But we thank you for the service you gave to this country. We cannot repay you in this Senate, but I can assure you that God has seen the sweat of your brow. The people of Kenya have seen the work you have done, and we thank you for the work you have done. As you go, I want to make a special plea. Tana River County has only one major trunk road, a tarmac road. The whole county. It's a shame, Mr. Speaker, that after 50 years, more than 50 years, we are only talking of one county road that connects Kilifi, Tana River, and goes to Garissa County. We have spoken in many places that there is a way we can connect with Kitui County. There's a way we can connect to Nairobi in a shortcut. We don't have to take all these hours to take our produce to the markets. So we ask you to think of us in terms of bottom-up approach. There are many people who have needs, but our country will only be as strong as its weakest economy. It will only be as strong, a rope will be only as strong as its weakest point of connection. And so we ask you to think about us as you take your responsibility. Thank you.
Senator Onyonka Richard.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This is very interesting because I have known Honorable Senator MURKOMEN for quite a while. Mr. Speaker, I happen to have a small advantage that I've actually been in this parliament for the last 23 years. When the Senate started, he came out as one of the very articulate, intelligent young people who actually gave youth its very good face. We highly respect you. I personally respect you because I've worked with you. Remember once we were working together with the president now. Please remember that the expectation is going to be very high. The reason being that if you come to Kisii, my brother, you'll see that some roads have been half done. Other areas have got 200 kilometers done in one constituency, and yet in others you'll find there's 16 kilometers done. I believe that you will be dignified enough to be fair and reasonable to most of these areas. If you look at Kisii, as the county that I represent, Waziri now, MURKOMEN, I hope when you come there, please engage the members of parliament, your Senate colleagues, so that we can walk around and show you some of the issues that are disturbing our people. Otherwise, I congratulate you. I think you will do well. You've so far done well. And I'm happy to also be emotional with you and saying, wish you well, perform well, and may God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you. Senator Wamatinga Wahome.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mine would be a very, very short one. I would surprise everybody that when Senator MURKOMEN came to Nyeri County and campaigned for me and said this is the right guy to be the senator, people of Nyeri said, if you're going to be like MURKOMEN, we are going to elect you. Now that you've not taken long enough here for me to learn from you, I would want to wish you the best. I know you're good and you're cut for the job. I know that you'll have a very big challenge because you have the both, number one, and number two, they are workaholics, they are workhorses. I know they'll drive you, but I know that you have what it takes. Mine is to wish you the best. I know that you have what it takes, and congratulations for the new law. We'll be praying for you. When you come around, please come and check on us and tell us how we are performing from out there, because some of us, even being older than you, we know that people talk about you. You've built a name around you. People have seen Senator MURKOMEN as a beacon of hope, and they want us to copy you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senators, I can see still there is a lot of interest in wishing our brother Senator MURKOMEN well wishes. I will give more members. So that we can at least bid you good farewell. The mood of this house is like they want to suspend business just to handle. So let's proceed. Senator Moses Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, I wish to congratulate my friend and my age mate, Kipchumba Murkomen, on his appointment to the cabinet. I'm older than him by 10 days, him being born in March and I being born in February. Unlike other speakers who are elected to be like Murkomen, the people of Homa Bay elected me to check Murkomen. And now that he's leaving the house, I don't know who I'll be checking, because Cheriot is already being checked by Madzayo. So I'll find another target, maybe a female target this time to check, now that Murkomen is gone. But I want to ask Murkomen to be true to one thing that I've known him for. Murkomen always speaks truth to power. I remember him coming to Bomas one time, and it was a very hostile environment. And he spoke, and he made his point. And please continue speaking truth to power. There is no perfect or excellent government, and when things are not going wrong, please exercise your free will and your mind that we have come to get us accustomed to. Secondly, I pray, Senator Murkomen, there's a petition before the Roads Committee, and I pray that you'll get an opportunity to come to Homa Bay County. Mr. Speaker, this gentleman came all the way to Homa Bay to help me bury my mother at a time when people thought that my side of politics was contagious. I want to thank you for that. And the people of Homa Bay are saying, bring your friend Murkomen, let him visit Mfangano, let him look at Mfangano Ring Road, Rusinga Ring Road, let him look at the ferry linking the islands, let him look at the missing link of the Lake Victoria Ring Road, and because he's a football lover, let him in his time as a CS for roads give us the Gor Mahia ring roads in Dhiwa, where Senator Beatrice comes from. Kipchumba Murkomen, if you do that, our people will love you, and perhaps there will be some returns for you later on. But more importantly, continue being as simple and as humble as you are. We have been colleagues going for joint interviews on TV, and Mr. Speaker, I can tell
the message is home. Senator Mohamed Faki.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika kwa kunipa fursa hii kumpa mkono wa buriani Mheshimiwa Senator Murkomen ambaye amekuwa na sisi hapa kwa muda wa miaka 10. Mheshimiwa Spika, nilipoingia bunge hili la Senate mwaka 2017, Senator Murkomen alikuwa ni kiongozi wa wengi katika bunge hili, na kwa hakika aliwahudumia maseneta wote kwa njia ya usawa, na kwamba hakuwa na ubaguzi wa aina yoyote. Na nafikiri Senator Cheriot pia ataweza kusoma somo hili na aweze kuendeleza mkondo huu ambao ulikuwa unawasaidia maseneta wote. Mheshimiwa Spika, vile vile mbali na hapa katika bunge tumecheza mechi nyingi sana na Senator Murkomen. Hususan ya kwanza kabisa tulicheza kule Machakos ambako alifunga goli la kichwa kutokana na cross ama pasi ambao mimi mwenyewe ndio nilimpatia. Kwa hivyo na hiyo ikamfanya kuwa ni mchezaji mkubwa sana kule Elgeyo Marakwet. Mpaka nafikiri kila mtu akamtaka awekwe katika Harambee Star. Lakini kwa bahati mbaya umri ukawa hamruhusu, hakuweza kuingia katika Harambee Star. Lakini Mheshimiwa Spika ni mtu ambaye tuweza kusema anachukulia watu wote kuwa ni sawa sawa na heshima kwa binadamu. Kwa hivyo tutamtakia kila laheri katika nyadhifa zake mpya ambayo atakuwa ni ana nyadhifa ya waziri. Mheshimiwa Spika, ni kuwa serikali iliondoka imefanya miradi mingi ya maendeleo katika kaunti ya Mombasa. Na sisi tunataka ile ambayo imebakia Mheshimiwa Murkomen ambaye ndio waziri wa barabara pia aimalize ili Mombasa iweze kuwa ni Mombasa kama ilivyokuwa hapo awali. Asante Mheshimiwa Spika.
Asante. Senator Mwenda Julius Gataya.
Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa Speaker. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate my young brother, Mheshimiwa MURKOMEN. I think it's important for this house to note that we are lucky as a house because Mheshimiwa Kipchumba MURKOMEN knows every part of this nation. I personally know that MURKOMEN knows where I come from. Matthew, I think I would advise you desist from those instructions. I'm delivering a very important message. So Mheshimiwa MURKOMEN knows exactly where I come from, especially the Tharaka County. We are one of the marginalized counties, especially in terms of road network, especially the rural parts of Tharaka. Last time when you visited Kalangachini, remember you promised that this will not be Kalangachini anymore, it will be Kalangaju. So I expect the roads now to come from Kalangachini upwards all the way to Itogoto, to Chuka, and any other place for that matter. And I'm sure this house knows that MURKOMEN is a sharp mind, very humble, very accessible, he's a simple guy, and I'm sure he's going to carry himself like that all through, because I'm sure quite a number of visits that you are likely to get in your office are going to originate from this house. So we expect you to be one of us all through as you go to BRCS. Please carry that tag with you as a senator because you are the originators of this house. So we are not going to shy away to knock your door, and I'm very sure that carry, but the way you have portrayed yourself all through in this house, you are going to carry it all throughout your life. So wish you well, brother, and I'm very sure as a house, we are so proud of you, and I'm very sure you are not going to, because MURKOMEN, I think you have a very, very, very bright future in this country. At 43, you have another 30 years. So you can imagine the ones that are, because we have some people who are going to take about 10 years, then they go to, the constitution will not allow. Then I think you have a bright future, so cultivate your image as you have already.
Senator Sigei Hilali.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. Congratulations, my legal partner, mentor, and a lot more. Allow us to blow your trumpet, because a good number of us are here courtesy of the inspiration that you gave us. I am among them. As I congratulate you, I want to give you a challenge that we're looking forward to a cabinet secretary who is like the senator who was in the Senate. The messages of goodwill that you have heard from the colleagues here, we would love to have the same messages of goodwill when you are in the cabinet. I am happy that you have in your speech here told us that you will be a non-partisan cabinet secretary who will do the best to the people of Kenya. We are encouraged, or rather I am encouraged as well, as one of those who have been with you for the longest, all the way from school, that is the university where we learned so much from this house. Unfortunately, we haven't had the opportunity to learn from you here, but I know we will protect the Senate. We will protect devolution. We will fight for that which is for this house and for devolution to thrive. I wish you very well, my brother, and God bless you as you join the executive. For the next couple of years, we look forward to seeing greater things that you will do for the people of Kenya. I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Okongo Mogeni.